Hey guys, it's Dylan back with another tutorial today. Today I'm going to be showing you how to do kind of like my sports infographic style type things. You can check them out on 366 Sports on Facebook. But anyways, yeah, here we go. So you're going to want to click New Document when Affinity opens up. Like I said in my previous video, Photoshop probably has this feature too. But yeah, I use Affinity, so that's what I'm going to go with. You're going to go down here and select Social Media Portrait Post. You can do Square Post if this is going on Instagram. I would recommend using that. But since this post is going on Facebook, I am just doing the portrait post because I feel like it looks a little bit better. Then over here for orientation, you're going to want to hit the hot dog style, as I think that's what they call it. Hot dog style right there. And yeah, and then make sure transparent background is always checked because that comes in handy, and then you're going to hit create. So next up, this is going to give you this blank window. This is ready to work, similar to the last video that I showed you guys. Now go to file, and we're going to want to place the photo that we're going to want in here. And for me, I'm placing Corey Crawford in here because I'm kind of behind the ball, but I had to work today. But I'm going to make a post for Blackhawks 366 saying that Corey Crawford was deemed unfit to play today. So you're just going to want to size the photo down so it fits your canvas that you're working on. And I kind of like it just about like that. And then next we're going to go to file, or not file, we're going to go to layer. We're going to go to new fill layer. And then we are going to hold the shift key and then click and drag up. And I normally like to do about halfway. And that'll create a gradient on the image. Photoshop, there's a little bit different way to do it. I do know that. I can't remember exactly how to do it on Photoshop, but this will give you guys a way to do it on Affinity if you're using Affinity. So I like to go up here, you're going to click this guy, because if you leave that like that, it's going to stay like that. So you're going to want to click on that dot, so that way you have the gray selected, and you're going to lower the opacity down to 0, so the picture can fade through. And then for me personally, I like to up the midpoint to about 60, is usually what I tend to go with. So that way it covers up a little bit more of the photo, but not too much of it. And then now we are going to go to, let's go to this window. And we're going to go back to the Team Hex Code site. And similar to the last video, you're just going to select your team that you're doing. I'm doing the Blackhawks once again. So you guys kind of got it memorized from last video I did, I would assume. You're just going to copy and paste that. Go back to Affinity here. And you're going to go up here. Click this dot this time. And you're going to do color. Drop this down to hex sliders. And then paste that right into there. And boom. Now you have your gradient and you're ready to type the information in. So next, you're going to want to come over here to the text tool. And you're going to want to change this to white because, okay, not that, undo. Using Alt Control Z to undo. And we're going to click first so we can type. Now we're going to go up here and change this to white. And for this one, I'm just going to put update because it's not really breaking news. It's not really an injury. They just said he was unfit to practice today. So I don't really know what that means. But anyways, we're going to go to update. The font that we normally use, like I said last episode, is basketball. So I'm going to do that. I'm going to increase the size up on here. I'll probably type 85, 80-ish in. I'll try 80, see how that looks. So that looks pretty decent. So you're just going to drag that, make sure the line comes up to center it. And then you're going to want to do the effects in the outer shadow and stuff, just like I did last time on the other video that I recorded for you guys. Is this still recording? Okay, yeah, it's still recording. Alright, sorry about that, guys. I want to make sure it's still recording for you. So now you're going to go to Layers. You're going to hit the Effects button right there. Intensity, like I said, I normally go up to about 50. And then that looks like it pops pretty good. And then for like our 366 stuff too, I sometimes, depending on my feeling, I add an outline around it as well, because it just kind of makes it look a little bit better. This one I don't really want to give it too big of an outline, so I'll go about like that. And then I'm just going to duplicate this to make it easier typing in below it. And then you're just going to want to type your headline, Crawford did not practice today. I don't really know what I'm going to type yet, but so you're just going to size that down so it fits onto the screen. Probably go right about there, and then since I didn't highlight all of it, just go like this. 48 probably will fit on there. Maybe not. And we'll just do this. Did not participate today. We'll do that. Participate at practice today. And then I normally like to center the font to just make it look a little bit nicer. So now just put that up a little bit. Put that up a little bit. And boom. And I'm going to copy paste this too, and I'm going to include the comment that our idiot head coach sent today, but that's an argument for another day. Colleton, I believe he said he was unfit to practice today. Unfit to go to participate. I'll just put participate again, make it sound a little bit better. So we're gonna want to size that down even smaller because it's just a quote. So just kind of try to space it out the best you can, guys. I think I'm gonna add like a little rectangle in here just to make it look a little bit better. So if you want to do that, just do this, and you're gonna want to do solid fill on this, and you're gonna want to make it the color white, and you just click and drag the little rectangle in there. I'm actually probably gonna make it a little bit smaller here, and I'm gonna drag that in to about there. And as you guys can see, it kind of locks the grids, like kind of snap for me and stuff. So I'm gonna add like a little bit of line on that, and you can do that by going up here to stroke. Like I said before, I'm not gonna make it too big. I'm probably just gonna do it on a 1. Now we're just gonna move this down a little bit. This down a little bit. Actually, I'm going to get rid of that line because I don't like the way it looks. So you're going to hit Control-Z a bunch of times to undo it. And I like it like that. Go to Update. I'm probably just going to put that in there because it makes it look a little bit better. And then I'm just going to add our watermark up in the corner here, just so nobody rips off our picture. Blackhawks 366, and highlight it all. You're going to go up here, use that basketball font I told you about, and then here, if you guys want to make it fancy and slant it a little bit like I like to do, you just go to this tool right here, and I normally set it on 10 degrees, so it kind of gives it that angle look, which I like it much better than the normal font. So you're just going to want to size that down a little bit, and then boom. So you got your post ready to go, and then you just upload it on your page, and yeah, that's about it. I like to make sure these spacing, I like try to make them, gives you these little numbers down here. I try to like even them out so it looks somewhat symmetrical. I could never get them exactly on here, but as you can see, it was roughly 40 in between there, and then to the bottom of the page. So that just kind of makes it look a little bit nicer and neater. So yeah, so now I'm all ready to post, and you're good to go. So thanks guys for watching again, and see you later.